Hey, I'm Out of Arrows, and welcome to some more Minecraft Survival. It's been a little while, but we're back. And in that time, I did a lot. So, I selected location number 1. As you guys had suggested, it was a unanimous vote as far as I know. Everyone voted for this place, so I built it here. And I am super happy with it. But, here's the deal. This isn't my house. This isn't even the entrance to my house. But I'm going to show you around it anyway. Because it's sort of like you get to my house through this place. So we got ourselves some farms here on top of some cobblestone walls. And I think they look very nice. I'm very happy with them. They look very old and overrun. The whole place is very ancient looking, right? Like it looks like this has been around for way too long. And then that there, don't pay attention to it. That's sort of just a temporary place. This chest here, purely for decoration. I just think it looks nice. We've got ourselves a little balcony with a beautiful view of that village, which we will talk more about later in the episode. And up here, look at this. This is the place, also still leading to where I'm going to build things, but we're not done yet. This is sort of just a building, and it's sort of hinting at what I'm going to be building for this area. Down here, in this valley, we're going to be clearing that area out, and I'm going to be building a giant, ancient, lost Mayan city called the Lost City. I'm so creative with names, I know. But it's going to be based around a giant quarry mine in the center, and there's going to be buildings built all around it, and you're going to be able to see all the other buildings like across the quarry mine from the roads. And it's going to be really cool. I'll give you guys a quick idea of how it's going to go. So this is going to be like the edge around the quarry, right? The quarry mine is going to be more than five blocks wide. In fact, these roads, like each block, basically, I'm going to say represents 10 blocks. So it's going to be like a 30 block wide quarry, or more, depending how big I decide to go. We're going to get into planning that today. And then there's going to be buildings on the side. These represent buildings, by the way. So there's going to be these buildings everywhere, right? And it's going to be really cool. And everyone's going to love it. Me included. Because I don't normally love my Minecraft builds, but this one's going to be awesome. And you look across it, and there's going to be a fence here in front of you. And there's going to be like a drop all the way to bedrock down to the quarry. And you're going to be able to see buildings across it. And it's going to be huge, right? Like it's going to be like 100 and some odd block wide city. With buildings and awesome things. And the quarry is going to have mines at the bottom, like a proper strip mine and stuff. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it, but the build is going to take us forever. It's going to be a couple months in the works. It's not going to be done anytime soon, but stick around. We're going to be working on it, just about every episode, I think. That's sort of my plan. And my, eventual hope is that we'll get it done probably by the end of like February. That's sort of my projected date for when we finish this, but hey, it might be sooner or it might be months later. We'll see. So this here, I think, is where I'm going to make my house, underneath this mountain here. It's just going to be like a little base, and then you come out here, and it's going to be like the entrance to the city. I'm going to have, probably, you see how far out this hill goes? I'm going to shave down this hill, like, to bedrock here, and then this is going to be sort of like the path outside on the city. So that's how wide it's going to be. Like, we're going to have a railing going here, and then past that railing is just going to be, like, bedrock. And then there's going to be like a village on the other side that you can get to by going like around the quarry. So the village is going to be sort of like centered on the quarry. I keep calling it a village. It's actually going to be a city. It's going to take a long time to build, but I'm really looking forward to it. And that building up there, we are going to work on a bit today as well, if we have the time. First, though, we're going to work on like laying out plans for the city. So let's get to work. We are going to figure out exactly how wide we want the streets to be, because that's going to be pretty important. We're going to need to figure that out beforehand. I think we wanted them to be like 4 blocks wide. That's a nice width. So this is where the railing is going to end up sitting. Like this. Except I ran out of cobblestone. Do I have more? Probably not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But hey, we'll have plenty of that once we start the quarry. Speaking of, let's get a shovel and begin. I should probably sleep soon because monsters are a pain in the butt in this update, as I've been finding out. And yeah, it's been it's been a time playing 1.9. There have been some things that I didn't know about that I've been discovering as I've been playing, like furnaces make noise when you're smelting things now. What is that all about? I love it. Absolutely. It's awesome. I've been thinking they should be doing that for a very long time. Thinking they should be doing that? That's some really bad English on my part. I've been thinking for a long time that they should have done something like that, and they finally did it, so I'm very happy to see that. But this is where the quarry is going to be. We're going to start working on laying out the city. Begin working on the layout, figure out exactly how the city's going to work. Sort of like zone it. I've been playing a lot of Cities Skylines lately, which is a very fun game, by the way. I would recommend it to anyone who likes like SimCity sort of games, except really good. No offense to anyone who likes the SimCity games, but they're not that great. But Cities Skylines is a fantastic game, and that's sort of what's given me inspiration to build a lot of cities in my Minecraft worlds lately. And I think it's a good thing. I think cities are a cool, ambitious project. Let's push this wall back a couple more blocks, because we want this to be, of course, a very large quarry. It's going to be like 50 by 50 wide. It's going to take forever to mine out all that cobblestone. But in the end, we are going to have so much cobblestone. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Quite. So, we sort of run into a cave on the left here, which is a little... it's a little annoying. But I can deal with it. I am not going to be a spoilsport about it. I am completely fine with the fact that there's a cave here. In fact, that's going to make my life a little easier digging this quarry out, because that's, some some air that I won't have to dig. But this will give us a bit of an idea as to how this quarry is going to work. I think for the walls, we're not going to use those, though. I think we might use, like, cobblestone fences, just because they're... I think... If I... Are they? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how many the recipe makes for cobblestone fences. I think it's 6. So maybe they're not. I was going to say maybe cobblestone fences are like more resource efficient, but I don't think they are. Either way, they look cooler, so we're going to use them. But this quarry mine, I'm going to have to do some actual proper laying out of it soon. I just wanted to grab some cobblestone and sort of get an idea of what it's going to feel like. But the way I'm doing the staircase down it is going to be really neat. Because looking at some Mayan architecture, you notice that a lot of their stuff... Ooh, there's some iron over there. I'll grab that. You notice that a lot of their architecture has, like stairs on both sides. Sort of like that staircase I have up there, right? You can kind of see it. It goes down there and down there with a bit of a flat bit at the top. And that's how I'm going to make the stairs for this quarry. So they're going to go down like this, and they're going to continue down the sides. It's going to look really great, and I'm going to do it on the other side too. And you guys will understand when the time comes, but until then I have it all formulated in my brain, in my thinking cap. So, let's see. How far is this going to go? We may need to do some removal of leaves. In fact, we will have to do some removal of leaves, and in fact, the most effective way to do this may be also the most fun way. I was sort of against doing this before, just because it is a risky way of doing it, but why not, right? You can probably see where this is going, and you're probably thinking, arrows, this is really irresponsible, and I'm agreeing with you. But I'm gonna do it. We're gonna burn down the jungle a little bit, just because it's way easier on resources than using shears, and it'll burn out pretty quick. I don't imagine it'll do much damage to the jungle. I'm playing right now locked at 30 FPS, which is sort of annoying me, because for some reason OBS in 1.9 does not let my frame rate go any higher than what it's recording at, and OBS doesn't like recording at 60 FPS, and I don't like Fraps. Fraps is a butt to me most of the time. I don't like Fraps. Just we've had our problems. We've put it aside, and we've gone our own ways. All right, we'll continue burning that a little bit, just to get rid of all of this leaf material, this leafage. Mwahaha. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this tree better though. Oh man, this is gonna cause a lot of cleaning up to do. Whatever. Oh, okay, that happened. Of course it did. Of course it did. This is me playing. I'm gonna be clumsy. Always. So, now, the reason for all this is because I wanted to make this wall go a little further. And that was the easiest way to do it. Boom, look at that. Also, why did I break that block so quickly? My goodness. Oh. There's a skeleton. I am destroying his habitat. Sorry, friend. But you deserve it. Skeletons are really annoying in the new update. They're like aimbots and trigger bots. As well as I don't like wearing full iron armor. So, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, don't like skeletons. They're really hard to deal with, especially with this new, like, reduced attack speed that you gotta deal with. Ugh, it's disgusting. See, I keep thinking I'm dropping below... I am sort of dropping below 30. I wonder if this burning of the trees is sort of causing my frame rate to drop because my CPU has to, like, you know, calculate all the fire and stuff. Sorry, buddy. That's my bad. Oh, he lived. Darn it. I said sorry, but, you know, I was sort of happy that he was dying. So we're gonna try and get rid of him. Hey, ow, ow. Let me just eat real quick so I can get some health back. In case this goes south. Which it may. Okay. Reach is not very good. And I'm not talking about the Halo game, because that game is good. Hello, friend. I thought I lit him on fire for a second, but I think the leaves just decayed above him. There we go. I didn't hit him. Didn't give me an AXP. Well, I guess that was one way to get rid of the leaves. That'll burn out eventually. Until then, the quarry is going to be something like this. And we're going to have streets that will be 4 blocks wide. I like that width for streets. Don't ask why, I do. I think it's a nice width. Just generally. 4 blocks is nice. 3 blocks is also nice, but I think for a street, floor box. 4 blocks is better for streets, I think. So, this is 5 now, isn't it? So I should probably, boop, replace this bush a little bit. There we go. We'll just bush it up over here so that it's not seeming so empty. Look at that. Beautiful. So now these streets are probably going to be made out of, I want to say stone bricks, but that is really expensive. Because, you know, coal and whatnot. Alright, please tell me that fire is almost done. I would appreciate it if it was. There we go. We should be good now. So this is how big our streets are going to be. And then this area here, on the sides of the quarry, we are going to have buildings. Like, this is going to be, basically, buildings are going to be built into that cliff face. And same deal is going to happen somewhere over there, and on this side here. By the way, if I go too far this way, it's the ocean. So we're going to have to sort of conceal that from view. We don't want to see the ocean. At all, ever. The ocean is not our friend. Fish are food, not friends. Okay, why did the fire go all the way over here? Come on. Okay, this is going to spread really fast, isn't it? Just go out. Okay. It looks like it's almost done. Yeah, okay. Fire is done. I just have to clean that up. Whatever. I'll do it. But later. Because right now we're planning the city. So let's sort of plan out our house fronts. Now the houses don't all have to be like exactly 4 blocks from the wall. Some of them should be, but I feel like some of them should be indented a little more. None of them will be any closer to the wall than 4 blocks. But here will be the face of one house. Sort of like that. And they're all going to be, I think, like 1-story buildings. They'll all be like varied in height. But they will all be 1-story buildings because I don't think like Mayan buildings were ever more than 1 block tall unless they were like really important buildings like temples or whatnot. Don't actually know much about the Mayans. I just sort of think their buildings look cool, so I'm gonna steal that. So there's another building there. I will, of course, make these look nicer in the future. You know, add like archways and stuff, and make them out of something other than cobblestone. Yeah, let's indent this. I know I shouldn't really be picky right now. I should just be like, all right, here's where the house is gonna go. But I want to be creative. I want to just like make a house right now, but I shouldn't. Oops. Put a piece in the wrong place. Playing at 30 frames per second is really annoying. Especially when you're used to 60. As I am. Okay, so we'll just leave that as it is. This place is obviously not going to have dirt like this. Maybe we should also... Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. And you guys will hear my idea as soon as I go sleep. Boop, I'm back. Oh, alright. I restarted my recording, and I'm seemingly recording at a better frame rate. Video's not any different for you, but I'm playing at a much more reasonable frame rate right now, so the video will probably be easier for me to do, and therefore easier for you to watch. Is that creeper gonna come my way? It doesn't look like it, so we should be fine to go. I'm hearing noises and I don't like them. Thought I heard a spider a second ago, so that's a little spooky. But we'll deal with it when the time comes. So let's make like a make like a building up on top of this one. So maybe we'll make it multi-tiered. And we'll have like a door there. Have this place have like a balcony. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Like, I'll use dirt for now, but like a balcony sticking out of this place. Again, I am only sort of just like getting a rough idea of how this place is gonna look. So none of these materials are final. It's sort of just like I'm trying to figure out how this city is gonna feel. I'm just in like sort of like the feeling about section of building, you know, where you figure it all out and make your decisions before, you know, making them final. That's something I've learned is very important in Minecraft. Make a decision before you make it final. Don't just build and then, you know, build so much that you have to stick with it. You know, build enough that you can really decide whether you like what you built or not. And then, you know, evaluate. Do I like it? No, I don't. I'll tear it down. Do I like it? Yes. Okay, let's continue. You know, don't build too much. Take it easy. Take it slow. And build nice things. Inspirational talks with arrows. Anyway. I think that's going to do it for today. I am getting a little bit tired. It is very late at night right now. I'm sleepy. I should probably go to bed. It's probably at least 1 in the morning at this point. It's a weekend though, so who cares? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please share it with your friends. They'd probably enjoy it too. And, you know, if you really enjoyed the video, leave a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Arrows, signing off.